I'm from Minnesota, which is technically part of Canada, if you look at a map. It just kind of goes down that way. I love this, because this is what the world is making the outcry for, this kind of love. There's a Jewish hymnist that speaks of God's love. Because you may not know this, or you may know this, the world is making an outcry for love. It's not just any love, it's the love of God. And this Jewish hymnist talks about this so eloquently that sometimes pen can capture. He says it like this: if we with ink the ocean fill, or of skies of parchment made, and every stalk of earth a quill, and every man a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky. It's that big. For those of you that are like, what did you just say? If you filled up the ocean with ink and every single grade of grass with a pen in every single one of us, a writer, and the heavens made of paper, and we wrote about God's love in the heavens, the ocean would run out of ink. The heavens couldn't even begin to contain how big, how wide, how huge it is. It's that big. Okay? So whatever seeks to have power over you, or whatever you walk in this space with that maybe has power in your life, I want you to know that the love that's ineffable, that's without capture of pen, God's love has power over it. Amen? There's another Jewish hymnist, his name's David. He talks about God in Psalms 36:5, that it reaches to the Shamayim, to the heavens, the Hebrew word for heavens, okay? The Shamayim. Do that with me. 1, 2, 3. Shamayim. Okay, make it awkward for your neighbor. Just look at him and say, God, your love reaches to the Shamayim. Okay, that was creepy. This dude right here is like, I've been watching you sleep. He's like, I'm looking. God, your love reaches to the Shamayim, to the heavens, what you can see with your eye. David says this, God, your love reaches that far, to that star, what you can see. If you got in your car, and I did the math at 200 kilometers per hour, you know what I'm saying? It's 125 miles per hour, it's 200 kilometers per hour, 114,000 years that you get there to the closest star. And that's how far God's love reaches to. So don't tell me he can't reach you right where you're at, wherever you're at, whenever you're at that space.
I think I'm going to go Sam and tell her to be up at 9:30, okay? Yeah, is that okay with you?
Yeah. About love, and it's a chava.
Just a minute, okay?
Me now?
No, it's a half hour.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm just going to go call her.
Okay.
You stay right here, okay?
Okay, I know.
Let me get past you behind.
The other person is like, wow. You good here? Ahava is a word for love. We have two words for love and forgive. Like if I was going to say to you, is this would be in our relationship, sir, that I love you, I would say, I love you. If I was going to say in English, I'm going to give you something, I'm going to give it to you. In Hebrew, it's the same word. There was no different word for love and give. It's the same word. Down to the way that the very word is constructed, ahava means to love and to give. Because God so what the world? Love. That he gave. See that? Like God loved, so he gave. Like that's how we know this love reaches to the heavens beyond what we can even see. It's love that we can never capture in pen. It's this most powerful force because it paid the most costly price. God loved, so he gave. 1 John 3:16 says this: we know what love is by this, that Jesus laid down his life. And in this transaction,